Hello, everybody. Meet the cast of The Circle Season 6. Kyle, 31, who loves abs, has abs, and loves basketball. He's also a dog dad. We got Lauren, 26, who is our nerd gamer girl, and I made her hair way too dark. We got Olivia, aka Brandon, who I just love their energy. I really like Brandon. And then we have Miles, who is 29, aka I call him Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know why. I have beds in the house, but nobody wants to sleep on beds. They all want to sleep on the benches and couches. I guess the beds aren't good enough. Maybe I need to get the new beds. I definitely need to redo Lauren because her hair is just way too dark. So right off the bat, Miles is definitely the life of the party. He's the one that starts all the conversations, and he just seems like a really good time. They're all vibing. They all seem to be getting along. And at first, yeah, everybody does get along. You know, they haven't really started getting anything. So Miles starts off by talking to Olivia, and he basically calls her a basic white girl, which I don't know. Not true. Brandon is not a basic white girl. I really like Brandon. And the whole time I felt bad for the dog. The dog was just trying to sleep. And Kyle in the circle kept on waking him up. So now we get our new members, our new players. Cassie, who is a Southern Belle. She's the mama. And we get Steffi, who is the horoscope crystal girly, and they are going to be joining in to meet everybody at the welcome. Oh, we also get Crest, who she is a catfish portrayed as Paul, who is a motivational speaker and who is going to be causing a lot of trouble. So yeah, everybody's again just talking, getting to know each other, being very nice and friendly at first. And then, of course, the circle is not a circle without them playing a game. And it kind of... Miles is just the oddball out in that game. He really is. He definitely stood out in the game because he is the only one who answered yes to OnlyFans, which, hey. Well, I don't know if he's the only one who answered yes, but he's definitely one of the one-on-ones. But the breakup over text, Mile answered yes. He would break up over a text. And Paul did too. So I think everybody was a little surprised by that. And this is going to be a really interesting season because I heard that they're going to be bringing in an AI in here. An AI to pretend to be one of the players. And Miles is an AI engineer. So I think that would be really interesting to see if Miles would be able to determine who the AI is. So I think that's really fun. Olivia and Lauren, you know, they get off to a really good start, and so do Cassie and Olivia, aka Brandon. They get off to a great start too. Oh, they're sleeping in their beds now, finally. I thought they were never going to sleep in their bed. Still sleeping on the bench. I'm sorry, Cassie. Oh man, it's kind of too early to fill everybody out, to see what everybody's about, but yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting game. People are already trying to start alliances. So I wonder, I feel like Paul and Kyle are going to try to start an alliance together. I feel like Miles is a lover boy, definitely. He's going to try to start a few alliances with the girls. So I think he's going to try to slide into some of those DMs and be kind of flirty. Yeah, Miles is just definitely the life of the party right there. I thought it was funny how Kyle was like trying to talk to Lauren, and he was trying to like connect with her, but he felt nervous because he had a wife, and you can tell he was nervous. He kept on shaking his leg. I would be nervous too if my significant other was watching and I had a fake flirt with somebody. Even though I'm not really flirting with them, I would still be kind of nervous. Oh, there's Mal and Cassie. They're starting their alliance. What did they call their alliance? The blonde hair alliance, because they're both blonde, so they're definitely trying to start their alliance. So during the chat, so they all had their chat. I guess Lauren was talking to Paul, and she seemed very confused by Paul's text, which is crazy because you don't really think about it, but when you're just texting someone and you don't know who they are, it's crazy that you can pick out clues to determine their gender. I've never tried it. That's very interesting. So the first rating, that had to be hard because you're just getting to know everybody. But that's why it's so important to make these connections very, very early on in the game. And I think that's good. I think a lot of them did, like Miles and Cassie did, Brandon and Olivia did. So I think that's good to make those connections early. I thought it was so funny. Paul was calling out Lauren, saying that she's a catfish, that she's the biggest catfish. I thought that was pretty funny because you're a catfish too. So why are you calling someone out for being a catfish when you're a catfish? And Paul came in last ranking. I thought that was funny too. I don't know. I think Paul's going to try to start some trouble, stir it up. I guess I'll make it interesting though, but it'll be interesting to see who is the first eliminated. But yeah, and then of course the circle never disappoints. They all get their message and they find out that there's going to be some new players. So they get to pick out, Olivia gets to pick out the guy, I think, and Lauren gets to pick out the girl, or vice